Oh, man. Welcome to the Monday morning conference call. As you guys could probably see, it's only me and the dog Groot. Because today we have a very special guest. We no longer have Braden. We have 2025 Port City Roast Battle Champion! Pew, pew, woo! Hey. Look at her. Look at her shine in the night sky.
Put her right there. How are we, Steve?
It doesn't matter how we are. Well, I guess we're good, but how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm dealing with something right now. Something fairly new. I'm not going to tell the listener, they'll never figure it out. But something in my life has changed.
Something in your life is fading away.
And I'm having a hard time with that. So, yeah, but I'm the champ, so whatever.
What do you say? My girlfriend is the female version of me. Something, something every day.
I don't remember this.
My girlfriend says she's female version of me. We argue every day.
Money isn't enough for my friend. You gotta say, I won't pay, no way. Nah, why don't you get a job? Sail away, away. Nah, why don't you get a job?
We both are employed.
We are.
But someone's a little bit more employed. Braden, you won.
Yeah.
Most rounds. You run every round except for one.
Except for one. A guy, very powerful warrior. A guy we've had on this podcast. A good friend of the cast. Good friend of us in general.
Great friend of the cast.
Someone that, had the tiniest variable been changed, could have won the whole competition. Mr. R.J. Wooster.
Tiny variables, big dicks.
He kind of got screwed in a little bit of a way, cause well, I'm gonna be real with him.
Yeah, be real.
Our buddy got screwed a little bit because the rounds weren't necessarily paid attention to joke wise, so he ran out of jokes about me.
Sometimes you got to get a beer during a set,
Sometimes you do. I'm not criticizing anyone for that. I'm just saying. Had that variable, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know. I think you put RJ on a platter and ate him out.
I definitely ate his ass.
Oh, well, you heard it here first. Braden ate RJ's ass.
Yes. No, but the roast battle was dope. It was super cool.
Yeah, Braden, you did a little thing that we in the industry like to call belt to ass.
I did, bro. And the RJ match I knew was going to be fucking hard. That's the only match I knew we had going into the finals. And I didn't know how to write about him. He's the closest person to me in the competition. And that one was so fucking hard. But the two after that were just pretty glorious, frankly. One rounders. Yeah, that was very fun.
An easy walk through.
I mean, I don't want to say it was easy because I fucking drove myself crazy for a month, but I would say I won fairly well against both opponents. It was great. We're talking about this too much.
How so? This is our first pod back.
I know, but we talked about it the whole last pod. I don't want to change.
But it doesn't matter what you want, Braden. It's
I
about
don't
what.
want to be Mr. Big Shot,
I mean, you're not Mr. Big Shot. I haven't seen you have a good set since you
It's not
won
true.
the roast
I had
battle.
a good set last night. But
oh, did you? I didn't even ask you about that. How was stand up last night?
I wouldn't say it was like monumental. To be fair, when I went up ninth, and there were, I think, literally 2 people watching me. Well, Ben was watching me, Ryan the host was watching me, and Sean was half-ass watching me. So no one was watching, but overall, I think the set was actually good. And I watched other people kill last night, and no one laughed or watched either.
Dude, when I went to Laws and Libations last Wednesday, I was so ass. Maddie was like, "Oh my God, Steven, so good," and it was like, I feel like you're lying to me because I saw Ryan, a whole other dude, like hit this. Like during my set, and it was like, God damn it, I'm bombing. I bombed really hard.
They could be doing that for any number of reasons. They could be shaking their head because you said something wild that didn't.
No,
land.
it just wasn't good.
Okay.
Having a platonic baby with your platonic homie. It's not the killer I thought it was.
Yeah. I will say, like, I watched several people that we know. watch Ben Wagonseller's set last night, which was very good, and not laugh at all.
The wagon
kind of had that same energy about them as that you're describing, the shake head energy. And I was laughing the entire fucking time because it was hilarious. But they get stuck up about their laughs out at these smaller mics.
Yeah, I like. See, that's why I enjoy Laws. I feel like whenever Laws is packed out, it's super nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try Laws out again at some point. Definitely will.
Brady, you look like Ray Donovan right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like, what's that guy?
I was gonna say that Liv Schreiber.
I couldn't figure out how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, an hour and a half ago I thought of that, and I was like, damn, bro, I look like Sabretooth. Look like Sabretooth when he was in the military.
Yo, I thought X-Men Origins Wolverine was a classic when I first saw it.
Yeah.
I'm very confused by how they did Deadpool, but thought it was a classic. Because, like, my mom is, like, into superheroes and shit, like what my parents are.
Yeah.
So, like, my mom was like, oh, shit, that's Gambit. That guy's Gambit. And Gambit, my mom made Gambit seem so cool. And in reality, I feel like Gambit's kind of lame.
It's kind of cool.
Is he?
Did you watch X-Men 97?
Yeah, niggas just throwing cards.
I mean, yeah, but he's also pretty cool.
Does he have, like, is it like telekinesis or he can only throw cards? I sound ignorant right now.
I don't know, actually. I feel like he's got to be able to throw more than cards. That's got to be his weapon of choice. Because that's fucking insane.
If he can only throw cards.
If his mutation is that he can throw a deck of cards.
Maybe it's like some kind of weight. Like he only throws certain amount of weight at people.
You start throwing bugs at people.
You can throw like bees with their butts turned at you. Or maybe that only happens in cartoons.
I mean, X-Men's a cartoon.
I'm not scared of bees, but like wasps, I keep getting stung.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of them. Bees, you feel like you're not scared of bees, and then a bunch of bees get around you, and you go, whoa.
I mean, bees are like...
Come here.
Like whenever you got like in a room and a bunch of sketchy people, you know? Feels like you're like right in the middle of a room.
Bees in the trap?
Bees in the trap. Yo, is that what Travis Scott meant? Because, like, being in the middle of a bunch of sketchy people. Barry, when I say sketchy people, what kind of person pops in your mind? When I say sketchy people, people who look like you pop in my mind with this haircut. Barry, I would cross the street if I saw you.
That's ironic, because I look like Sean Strickroad.
Who?
Sean Strickroad. I'm You know, UFC guy. Sean Strickland is
Yeah.
the guy's
Oh,
name.
yeah. Okay, I didn't put the two
He said
together.
cross the road. Comedy. Yeah. No, yeah, it looks sketchy. I'm not happy about any of this
You look like
shit.
you're about to get an Eminem blonde.
I look 35 now.
Nah, you don't look 35.
I went from 17 to 35 in 20 minutes.
I mean, you did not look specifically young when you had your hair.
When I would shave my face, I look like a baby.
Braden, I think you look older than I do.
When I would shave, like, all right. When I shave my
Braden,
face.
if I shaved my face, I would look younger than you. When we both have beards, I look younger than you.
Well, that's the baby fat in the cheeks.
Nah, I mean, I still look younger than you.
I don't know. I think
Braden, do you think...
I look insanely young whenever I shave my face and had some hair. Insanely
bro.
young.
I think you look older than me. You got that vein on the top of your head.
Yeah, you couldn't see that. The fuck are we talking?
Yeah, Braden, you're 36 and I'm 26. Unk.
Time flies.
Time flies when you're a feminist and having fun. That's a reference that 6 people will get.
I'm glad that was a reference and not just you.
Yeah, it's from we did back in high school when we did forensics, which is competitive theater. There was you have to readers theater and you like write it about some shit, and this girl Sophie's, we lost like so many times with this one, but it was like about feminism or whatever. It was, I don't know if it was good, but I do remember the lines being
It wasn't.
it probably
good.
wasn't good because niggas got washed like every time.
I mean, just it was very tough. My senior year of college, we all had to do like capstone projects, as you know, and like everyone's was to do with oppression in some sort of manner.
Right.
Like 7 different ways of dealing with it, but everyone's was to deal with oppression. And I was like, yo, no one's like, this is too oversaturated of a market. You can't fucking do this because it's not going to be good unless you have the craziest, most original thought of all time. And, yeah, so I wrote Blaxploitation. Yeah.
Did you not write that little gay movie you did?
I did. I guess that was junior year is what I'm thinking of. Junior year.
Yeah. Senior year, Braden wrote this movie.
I wrote a gay movie.
About how his dad's gay.
Yeah.
And Mr. Fitz, I don't think you're gay, but Braden portrayed you.
I did portray you as a
homosexual.
a homosexual male.
Yes. Happy Pride, baby.
Happy Pride Month.
This is the Pride episode.
We can never release the name of this film. We can reference it.
Dude, if I could remember it, I would say it. But
No,
it's
but
a Johnny Dreamboat production.
It makes it fun if we don't tell them, you know? 'Cause
Yeah, Braden, I'm going to try my hardest.
Well, I mean, you're gonna figure it out if you actually try.
No, I'm gonna text Maddie and I'm gonna post it on my
Take a
Instagram.
Google search.
Is it on the internet like that?
It's somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that in my reel. I'm not even in it.
Just your headshot at the top immediately jumps into.
Yeah, bro. And like, I think it's funny because you were telling me the other day about, man, explain this movie before we.
All right. So, the movie was based on a true story about my dad when he was a young man going into high school, and there's this older kid on the bus that he got into it with, and they ended up getting in a fist fight, and then they became best friends, and then like my dad had to move away, And my dad moved to Bryant, Arkansas from Brinkley, and he like got a phone call one day that his buddy died in a crop dusting accident. Was there something?
Yeah, crop dusting accident because there was wind coming from the back shots.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna throw a clip of that right here.
Buy me a beer. I can't stop spilling them.
We won't, because I'm editing. So that's not going to be there.
Yeah, we could throw the scene of Leo crying over his lover right
Actually, yeah.
here.
Yes. And we're also going to put a clip of it right here. Now, for you at home, what you've now realized is every time we said here, instead of putting a clip from my movie, what I've actually done is
Put a clip from Mosh Pit.
I just put the mosh pit back in 4 times. Yeah.
Braden's the type of guy to get mad when a fat guy pushes him in a mosh pit. That's because he did get mad when a fat guy pushed him in a mosh pit.
I did.
R.J. Wooster.
R.J. Wooster.
He wasn't the fat guy. He said
wouldn't.
that
He
joke.
wouldn't do it now.
He wouldn't do it now?
Wouldn't
Yeah, he'd
do
be
it now.
terrified to walk up on you
He's
now.
scared, bro.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
You're like Jesse Pinkman without the meth,
I'm scared too.
which I hope is an insult, not a compliment.
It is an insult. He looked like shit. There's no there was no confusion as to whether that was a compliment.
Hold on, wait. I gotta Google this one real quick. Let me fact check myself. Let me fact check myself before I make this joke. Brady, you look like Justin Timberlake from the movie In Time.
Nah, my hair's thinner. But his corners are higher. So even. Oh no. Be a readjusting period. We'll get there. I'm gonna get a tan. I'm gonna give myself a mustache, and I'm potentially gonna dye this shit blonde.
Let's get you in blackface tonight.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hold on, look at me real quick. Yeah, let's dye you blonde and let me line you up. Yeah, Braden, I know exactly what to do.
My beard, you mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what to do.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm gonna shave it off and just do the mustache.
Yes, but let me do this first because I have a vision.
Okay. Let's try out your work. Let you do your thing. What have you been up to, Steven?
I have been on the pursuit of happiness, Braden.
He's been a naughty boy.
I've just been trying to...
A real piece of shit.
Just trying to find...
Pussy.
My person in
Yeah.
this foreign area that I'm in right now. And there's just so many beautiful women.
You're searching for love.
They have so many suitors.
Yes.
And, I like suits.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to find the woman who is a tailored suit,
Yeah. So he's been killing it. Pursuit of a tailored woman to his needs.
Okay, well, when you say it like that, Braden, that's not what I'm trying to say.
You heard it here first, folks.
No. I see,
All right, into the episode.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to find somebody who knows how to express, like I like to express, like someone who likes to feel the way I feel, but on a deeper level, Braden.
Yeah. You're looking for depth.
Yeah.
What kind of establishments have you been searching for depth in?
I search for you can search. Where do I search?
Yeah, name some of these establishments.
Like Blue Post or
Oh, that's a fun place.
or like a Laws and Libations.
Wow. You never know what you're gonna find in there.
Basically, like, you gotta go to a bar in order to find someone who's gonna feel you and let you feel them. Up.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
What you're saying is it's easier to fill women up once they've drinking.
That's not at all what I'm
that's
that's not at all what I'm saying. I am saying that some ladies are like fine china, and whenever you break out the fine china, you have to have a full cup,
a vodka because you need her drunk.
No. I don't indulge
He's being a bad guy lately.
Okay, well, Braden.
No, I'll say this in his defense. He did something very honorable last night.
No, I didn't. I did nothing honorable last night.
He did something honorable.
Braden, the thing about honor is...
We don't have to talk about it, but you did do something honorable.
What is honor? Honor is whenever you die for your country or, like, commit seppuku because you disrespected someone higher up,
I feel like honor is anything to do with
the Japans.
The Japanese, yes. And on that note, will you second me?
I said the Japans. The Japans.
I said, will you second me?
Oh, yes, Ray, I will second you. Yo, the homie committee.
These dumbasses at home don't know what we're talking about.
They don't understand deep Japan lore.
Bro, they don't know how deep we are.
Yo, so I wonder I wonder if it feels good or bad to all right, yeah, the homie's committing seppuku. Honorable. He wants me to second him. Do you feel honorable about that, or do you get a little nervous to chop the homie's head off?
I feel like you're probably just sad.
You think?
Less than nervous. I mean, you'd probably be freaking the fuck out because you're killing your homie. But hit your vape. But I feel like more than anything, you'd be used to chopping heads off. It wouldn't be that made you nervous. It would be the idea that you're killing your friend who you're not going to see anymore.
I've never been nervous to chop a head off, Braden. I'll chop your head off in a second.
There's a lot less to chop now. A lot less.
Well, Brady, you never really had that thick of a neck, so
I beg to differ.
you might have good neck, but it ain't.
Nah, bro, my neck's strong as shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, my neck bench is like 285.
I ain't never seen you chew gum.
Bro, I've been doing neck crunches like a motherfucker.
Yeah?
All the time, all day.
Happy Pride, baby.
Happy Pride.
Brandon, how are you celebrating Pride Month?
I'm just letting guys fuck me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just letting them fuck me.
Just let them
just use me for one. That's not gay. That's reparations.
That's reparations.
That is reparations.
Yeah, you know how you gotta pay taxes.
And that's the only reparations we're gonna talk about.
On me, bro. Like you gotta pay taxes to like have a
pay
car.
the cold toll.
You gotta pay the whole toll for sure. Whenever Pride Month comes around, whole toll time.
Yeah. You can run, but you can't hide. You know?
On me. Don't be a judge. Let me pack your fudge.
Yeah, bro. You trying to get your hair cut the other 11 months? You know?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that on a shirt. Don't be a judge. Let me pack your fudge.
But that doesn't necessarily have to apply to men.
I mean, it doesn't. I know you're an expediter yourself.
As in 2-day shipping?
That's a joke about you liking fucking assholes. I don't know what you're trying to do. We can get off this one.
Well, you decided to say all that. That's great. Sick.
I mean, you already just got done talking about how you're gay. Or you're not gay. My bad. About how you like to have your fudge.
I'm not gay. I just let men fuck me during Pride Month. Yeah, that's not gay.
It's called being a good guy.
It's called being a nice guy. It's called being someone that acknowledges their privilege and really does something about it, you know? Like, I'm not one of those nut jobs that says, like, you should recycle to try to save the world or anything. Like, you can let a dude fuck you in the ass. You know? I'm not gonna do anything stupid like recycle.
Tight hurt.
But if Bill wants to drill me later,
no, for real, tight.
for real, type shit.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Dubs in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm not a bigot. No, you're with me. I'm not a bigot. You fuck my ass, you know?
Maddie Normark is in the house, so we have nobody behind the camera.
No filter.
Today.
We're here.
This is pure and unadulterated. Braden and I almost said Braden and Fitz.
He doesn't know
Braden
his
and
name.
Steven. Huh?
He doesn't know his name. Brandon Steph Stigma. Yeah, we've been watching. We were watching some Game of Thrones before this. We're getting into a good part.
Yeah, we are getting into a good part. Braden, I watched Now You See Me the other day.
You did, yeah.
And I have some thoughts.
What are they?
Great movie. First thought. Great movie. First thought. Second thought. I have some problems.
Is that your contribution to Pride Month? Watching the Now You See Me franchise?
Now You See Me is good up until a certain point.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, I feel like, because they do the thing where they do shit and then explain it, but some of it's like,
it's just, I mean, it's just corny. It's not, I mean, yeah.
I feel like
not that makes it bad. It's probably cornier. Not that it makes it bad that it's corny. Like, there's plenty of good corny, but it's a little. If Now You See Me was a show, I bet I'd like it more.
Mm-hmm. So you don't fuck with magic at all?
Well, it's like, all right. I feel like, I know I actually do fuck with magic. In fact, I've been watching Oz the Mentalist a lot. But, I feel like with like a movie like that, if it were like a season-long television show, maybe it would be more fascinating to me. But the fact that you gotta pack such unbelievable shit into like a 2-hour movie is pretty wild. And it's not that it's unbelievable shit, right? Because I'll go watch a superhero movie.
Right.
But it's that it's trying to be like, yo, this shit's real. Like, it's like everything else is normal. Like, they're just regular people, and all of a sudden this bitch can act like she's drowning in a tub and then be on the outside.
See, and that's my problem is that there's stuff like that to where it's like, okay, well, if we're going to do it for all these big-ass eccentric ones, the little ones, so, like, they explain the big ones, but the little ones are just like, nah, that right there, that's just magic, man. That's just some magic.
Yeah, they should definitely explain some more of their shit. A little silly, but I'm not hating. I liked it when it came out. I liked it when I was a kid. I
There's a third one coming out.
I saw the trailer for it. Looks terrible.
Does it?
Yeah, it doesn't look great. It's like it's almost like a reboot vibe.
Is that
with a bunch of
because
new characters.
Iron Man wasn't in it?
Yeah. Yeah, if Tony Stark built this in a cave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if
would-
Iron Man or Optimus Prime isn't in it, you're not gonna watch it.
Absolutely not. I'm very excited. Tickets went on sale for Superman today. Last week they went on sale for Fantastic Four.
When does Superman come out again?
I think Superman comes out like the 11th
Of this month?
of July.
What the fuck are you talking to me about? Something that comes out next month?
1 month away. Exactly.
Yo, they should. Why isn't there like an Expendable movies but for comedy?
There is. It's called The Expendables.
No, but I mean like with a bunch of comedians.
They could have fooled me. Trying to think.
I feel like they used to do shit like that and like, you know, stuff like Epic Movie or something.
Like spoof movies.
I feel like that's the only time where you have the whole bunch of comedians. I feel like This Is the End was the last of that kind of movie.
Yeah, I mean they don't really make comedy in general anymore.
I think it's that people don't party like that with each other anymore.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is they really like. If you ever look at like movie theater, there's almost never a comedy in theaters anymore. It's just a dying. I don't know what happened to the comedy film industry because it seemed like it was doing great and people really liked it. It's very strange, actually. I guess it had to just be the PC movement. Like people got scared to make comedies, and they probably put out a couple shitty comedies for a few years because they didn't want to be edgy.
I think it's
those didn't do well, and now everyone's scared to make them.
I think it's. I don't even think it's the PC movement. I mean, like, cause like the whole PC
That's
movement
definitely-
affected everything, like stand up and movies. But I think it's just the people who were making the comedies just started making dramas.
The best ones definitely did. Well, specifically Adam McKay, but yeah,
And Homeboy, super bad man.
I don't think Judd directed Superbad.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, Judd Apatow.
What is he doing drama wise?
I mean, the King of Staten Island was.
Okay, more of a comedy drama than usual, I guess. But he's always kind of made movies like that. Like he made like the Knocked Up, and This Is 40, and
When was the last time you watched King of Staten Island? Was it the one we watched it?
around when it came out,
Yeah, I mean, we watched it together.
it was fine.
It was fine. I kind of like the one with the Hulu one a little bit more. I remember. I think.
Oh yeah, I love Big Time Adolescence.
Yeah, big time.
Bro, if you haven't seen Big Time Adolescence, that's a fucking movie right there. I don't know who directed it. Shout out. The soundtrack's amazing. Whole story's great. Super, super relatable. Motherfuckers can act and shit. Crazy.
That's not relatable to you then.
I know. Yeah. Pete Davidson kind of killing it in the acting field as well. Like his show Bupkis, even though this motherfucker decided just not to do a second. Him
Yeah, I
himself
hated
decided
that.
not to do it. He didn't get canceled. They did not renew. He didn't want to do it. First season of Bupkis was fucking unreal. Very, very good.
I thought it was good. I would rewatch it again if
It's great.
I would rewatch Bumkiss again if there's a second season. I just hate whenever they do something like that.
Yeah, it also sucks that old the old Bo Burnham show. Like I didn't find out about it till a couple years ago, but Zach Stone
Jack Stone
was gonna be a star or
yeah.
whatever. One season got canceled, but that season is like perfect. Like that, Freaks and Geeks, and I honestly Bupkis I feel the same about. Couple finished too earlys.
Couple what? Oh yeah, finished too early. Story of my life.
I got a show coming up.
Yeah, when?
I got hit up about it yesterday, I believe. It's going to be June 27th.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember the name of the place, but
Who offered it?
RJ. RJ reached out and offered it. Some like farm place. It's like an hour and a half away. But that'll be cool. I'm hoping me and you both do Port City Top Comic, which I think will be next month.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some shit coming up. You got a show coming up this month.
Yeah, July 12th.
Very exciting. I'm not gonna fucking be there, but it's exciting.
Where you gonna be?
I don't know, fucking probably smoking crack.
Yeah, I gotta get back on the get on, I guess. I got shat on so bad in the roast battle that now I gotta redeem.
Yeah, and it's hard to imagine what mindset that would put you in, but it's gonna be fine. Like literally, it doesn't matter. If you want, you could take everything you learned from this year and definitely go do way better next year. And as far as your stand-up, it virtually has no effect on your stand-up because it's not even the same thing. Roast jokes are nothing like, your stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think you're gonna be fine. I think we both need to be just really trying to go to. I think we just need to try to live at open mics, and just force ourselves to write shit, and just force ourselves to do new shit each night, and other jokes and shit. I think that's the move, dude.
Definitely works if you hit all three.
Bro, now you can hit. All right, you can hit Monday night, which is really cool at Dram and Drop. You can
Did
hit.
you go Monday?
I didn't, but I want to. You can hit Tuesday night at Port City Cheesesteak. You can hit Wednesday night at Laws and Libations. You can hit Thursday night at the Death Crow. And then
Just Jacksonville Friday.
Jacksonville on Fridays if you want to make that fucking trip. And then honestly, if we ever wanted to go to that little bar and just be like, hey, let's go up. I'm sure they would let us go anytime.
We can go to Bottega right now.
Yeah. And then also on Tuesday nights, there's a second open mic you can go to at Lula's. And Lula's is really fucking cool. Sean's been going there. Ben showed me it a month or two ago. He's been telling me about the open mic.
Oh, is that the place you've been talking about?
Yeah, the pub.
Yeah, you were talking about, yo,
It's
guys,
so cool. It's so fucking weird. It looks like something out of Britain in a long time ago.
Yeah, I walked in there after the roast battle, and I was like, I'm gonna redeem myself. And I walk in, they're doing poetry, and there's this girl, she's talking about. And then when I leave and come back, she's talking about how she's this white girl. She's talking about how this woman of color comes up on this pedestal, and it was what the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking crackers. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I hate that shit. It's so cringe. Spine shivers.
Definitely very cringe. I feel like she'd send me a documentary on black people and their struggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, bro, yeah, back in the Dizop, that shit would happen to me all the time.
You think she keeps a Black Lives Matter sign next to her dream catcher?
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You think she puts her son in dresses at 4 years old?
No, I think she puts her son in dresses at 4 years old. That.
I'm all for your son wearing dresses. Let him decide. That's fucking weird if you're putting your little boy in dresses and he's not like.
He's like, Mom, I want to play football.
Yeah. Like, no.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I want to play football, Mom. You want to go fucking play football with those other guys?
What time are we at on the?
Yeah, 43. You got a lot of work on this one. My bad.
You only said one time, right?
Twice.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna do? You know, you can't not say it. You can't fucking not do it.
All right, Brady. You can't talk about the thing that you cut out. Otherwise, that's like.
I'm not gonna cut it out. I'm gonna bleep it.
Yeah. But you can't talk about the thing that you bleep. That's how you. See, Brandon, you're gonna like make us lose our YouTube sponsorship.
Me?
Yeah. No, you're right.
I'm saving us every week. Every week. Also, you can get away with a lot on YouTube. Protect Our Park said it like at least 3 times last week.
What? Retard? No.
The juices are flowing. Damn, these are the perfect punchline words to go hit at Laws and Libations right now.
Mm-hmm. Are you trying to do it, Mike?
It's fucking late.
Oh, you gotta work tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah, sadly. Yeah.
Fucking whack.
I barely slept last night. Just couldn't stop watching Game of Thrones. Hammered. I was so trash when I got. Well, I don't want to say I was trash when I got to work, because I wasn't. But I was definitely.
Sounds like you were drunk at work, Braden.
I was hung over big time. I think I had 3 cups of coffee at work today, which is a lot. We're talking black coffee, folks. We're not talking the bullshit. I ain't getting no like mocha latte. We're talking black house blend coffee. No sugar, no Splenda, nothing. Just darkness and fuel.
Yo, dude, I think it was yesterday, dude. I was tired. I was so tired.
Dude, really?
And I had a cup of coffee, right?
Yeah.
And I had a couple cups of coffee. I'm like slamming these bitches. And I get like, I go on break and I come back. And I get another cup of coffee. And someone asked me, they're like, yeah, is this like decaf? I was like, no one ever brews decaf unless, so-and-so's opening. Because she'll probably brew it.
Yeah.
And fucking, that was the person who was opening. Bro, I was drinking decaf coffee all day.
You felt like you placeboed yourself?
Dude, not even a placebo. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, damn, I'm sleepy. Why
that shit sucks.
Still?
Yeah, that's trash, bro. Yeah, leave the frogs alone, man. They're not bothering you.
I like how he's licking it.
Yeah. Yeah, if he could actually get to that frog, he would. He would just. He would sniff it and he would jump.
Dude's really nobody. He's scared.
He's sweetie pie.
He's a little bright boy.
Little babe. Maybe he would kill that fucking frog. I don't know.
You think?
I hope not.
Let's open the door and find out.
Well, I don't want to witness that.
There's so many frogs around here. It's like one little pond produces.
So many frogs, nobody's leaping. That's all I'm saying. If you're feeling froggy,
jump.
that's all I'm fucking saying.
Yeah, if you on a motherfucking pad, if you on a pad,
Tell him.
You better leapfrog.
You better fucking leapfrog.
You better leapfrog.
You better leapfrog.
My girl the other day, she was like,
Your girl?
Hey, I need a pad.
Which girl?
I said, girl, you better leapfrog to the store. You know, I would never say that. If you're my sister and mother watching this, I would never say I would go to the store and grab them.
If you're his sister.
But in this scenario, when it's me and Brayden, I told that bitch go to the store.
Yeah, bitch.
I told her leap her ass to the store.
Yeah, you little ass bitch.
I'm playing Xbox.
Oh fuck, we just throw this one out.
You got a lot of work to do.
I do, but it was worth it. Made me laugh.
Yeah, I gotta pee so bad.
Me too. What time are we at?
48 minutes.
Can we make it 12 more?
I don't know, bro. I'm thinking about it too hard.
You go pee, I'll entertain him, and then you entertain him while I go pee.
All right.
Go. Hurry. Alright, guys. While Steven goes to pee, we're going to talk about what Steven's been up to. A lot of ketamine. A lot of riverboat gambling trips. Weirdly. He's been getting into fracking a lot. I don't really see the connection between any of the things or why him specifically. But I don't. He's in a weird headspace. It seems. You know. Sorry, Groot is trying to kill a frog that's on the other side of the glass. He's been trying to kill that frog for 6 months. I think he's good. I think he's all right, Groot. Oh, this just in. Steven is eating.
I'm not eating.
He's eating. He's actively chewing. He's waiting to come back on camera. No, he's in frame. He's in frame. And he's eating. He's eating dino nuggets.
I just had an oyster that had a little bit of a shell in it.
All right, you take over. I'm gonna go piss. I'm gonna piss in the backyard.
No, wait, I'm not ready, Brayden. You know, I don't get a lot of one-on-one time with you fine people. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm scared. Brayden, the other day, I was sleeping. And I woke up. And he was standing next to my bed. And I was terrified. Because I thought he was going to try to kill me and my cat. Whenever he comes in, he's like, Steven, I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to kill your cat. I've never met a monster like this before. Someone who wakes up in the morning and doesn't have an erection, but has hate in his heart. I'm terrified of what he will become. Hey, Brayden. How's it going?
It's good.
Cool.
You know I can hear you, right?
Goody?
And everything you fucking said. I don't know. But I heard it.
Damn, I forgot. Brayden's the one who edits this podcast.
That's right. Can't get anything by me. He thinks that portion of the show is going to be in the show. It's not.
You gonna cut it out?
Yeah, of course.
Brayden, you really are a sick son of a bitch.
Obviously. Now, Steven, what are we at time-wise?
52 minutes.
There's something we need to talk about. Something. Alright. Me and Steven have been talking about our channel. And we've been talking about where we want to go with things. Specifically, we have an idea that we want to start doing an event every month. Once a month, some type of event that we can bring to you guys that'll hopefully be exciting. And we're working on a couple right now. But our first one up will be 1 month away from the release of this episode. Maybe a few days shy of that, since this won't release on a Monday. But our first event, Steven, would you like to tell them about it?
Our first event will be...
It will not.
Can you bleep that part?
I will.
Our first event will be a rap battle.
It will. It will. Our first event will be 1 month from now, give or take a few days. And it will be myself versus Steven Dotson, live on the Monday morning conference call with a prepared beat and a prepared verse for each of us. And we will battle it out to see who the winner is.
Whoever has the best.
We will find an adequate way to judge the winner. We'll probably bring in a panel of some sort. In fact, we're already working on some of them. We already know who some of them are. Let me just say, it's going to be very exciting. So if I was you, and you're not already,
Subscribe to our Patreon.
yes,
Because that is where
that's where it's going to be.
it's going to be. And if you're not subscribed to our Patreon, subscribe to our YouTube, because that is where this channel is going to be for real.
Yes. Yeah, we don't have a we actually don't have a Patreon, but it will be, obviously on our YouTube and our Spotify. 1 month from now, free to you. And if you don't want to fucking miss it, which it's a pretty big deal, it's going to be pretty fucking cool. We're going to verbally assault each other, two best friends. And yeah, we're just going to bar it out. And, I think between now and then, we're going to come up with something, either for the winner or for the loser. And, yeah, we're going to figure that out. But 1 month from today, you can definitely count on us fucking battling it out verbally, assault-wise. And yeah, I'm gonna cut his head off.
You're gonna cut my head off?
Yeah, he's not ready. I think he thinks that I'm gonna take this lightly, but what he doesn't know is I'm gonna stay up for a full month straight every night till 2 a.m. consistently, like, breaking down how to do this and what song to do it to, and consistently changing. I'll probably write 10 different verses for 20 different songs, and then we're gonna come in one day and I'm gonna go crazy on him.
That's cute.
I'm gonna tear him up, guys.
Real cute.
And I just hope he can handle it. I don't want to hurt the guy. I love him. Sometimes you gotta hurt the ones you love to entertain your fan base.
This is Rich from a guy with excited eyebrows.
Hey, don't fucking talk about my eyebrows.
Wax them bitches.
I can't. I'm just happy.
Alright, yeah, let's get out this bitch break.
Are we done? Well, what are we at time-wise?
57.
Boy, oh boy. We should stall for 3 minutes. Let's not speak at all. Let's look at the camera for 3 minutes straight. You think you can do that?
Nobody watches these videos yet.
No, this is how we'll test if they're watching and just staring at it.